Hello, this is FG back with you for Anbennar, continuing on with the Bennon campaign. Alright, we can take this off, right? Yes. Okay, that'll get done eventually. That one's good, almost good. Telgier, and then how many provinces do I need? 5. That one will be easy. We need to repair that though. Alright. Gisden has ended, yes. For that extra money. Okay, these guys can go back to drilling. Now just waiting for truces to expire. Only 18. Okay, we can work on that then. It's not the worst thing in the world to just wait for a little bit of the aggressive expansion to die down. This is definitely doable. Pearl's Edge. Yeah, we can get these 3. I'm not sure about Istragor. Is the Emperor a half-elf? Is Vern a half-elf? No. Yep. Yeah, archery shall serve a primary role. Okay. Good enough. Excellent. Okay, we will take that, and then that. Yeah, 443, not quite as good as the current ruler, but perfectly fine. Alright, now we can get 333rd Act, which is... Oh, good thing we got an heir. Okay, now is the time to work on our alliances. Okay, I can get rid of this alliance. And I want... BPEC would be a good alliance. And I will take that alliance, and this alliance. Wait, I should not have done that. Break the royal ties real quick. Walking Dead, our regent is a loyalist. Alright. Let me get rid of that alliance and instead go for this one. truce is up pretty soon. I will also build a spy network and try and grab more of those provinces eventually. Alright, the Devites Night Lords. Bennon's young nobles are coming of age, and now the fruits of our Night Lord training is complete. Forevermore will our knights in shining armor race down the hilltops and turn the tides of battle. We have one last ability, which I will take that one. Okay. Alright. 11th Pantheonic Council. I can take that for 2 years. Jadari is fighting everyone. Sure, I'll turn a blind eye. Even though that is quite painful. Okay. Nope, none of that's good. No. Built a couple of those, though. Those are good. Statesman. Okay, yeah, that's good. Worker Soldiers of Fortune. Everyone on board. Alright. Anvil right has been restored. Yeah. Ivar, I will call them in, as well as Lane Spinnar. Let's actually just take these cavalry out. Okay, yep, there she is. Alright. Next time. Alright, and from them I just want that. Save up for tech. I want war reps and then cash. Oh, nope, I just gave up. Alright, and that is Ivar taken. Alright, and I want to break your alliance with Asciende. And I will declare for Ashfield itself, and I will call in 2 of my allies. Do they want any of these provinces? No. I also want that province. Ashfield, alright. Let me leave 2 here. Cornite Proclamation. Alright. Havorics banned fleas consequences. I'll take a save here just in case. Great. House of Reflection departs. The Moreni Marines embark. It's all of the Yennik / Northern Aelantiri adventurers. Search for the coffin begins. I'll spend the money. The reason why we're losing these battles, even though we're inflicting pretty substantial losses, is because, yeah, that evil never outlasts good. Alright, so what I want is actually just these provinces. Okay, I'll go ahead and take tech. And allied with Arboron and Blueheart. Got some mercenaries now. Take the Diplo power. Alright, we will head over to Ezrain. Sure, I'll just take that. And then I can do Gun Knights as well as Colverins. Now I can do Ancestral Homecoming. The veil rests in our hands now. Our clan leaders are overjoyed, already getting ready to move down from the mountains into the valleys. The path forward will still be filled with strife and conflict, no doubt, but for now we are home. History has repeated. A ruler from Bennon Hill has united the lands of the Old Kingdom, marching around and even through the divide to do so. Clan leaders prepare ceremonial bidents, and advisors question what our next step should be. Yet, Serdilla knows the next step. After millennia, Havorics is returning. Yes, please. Alright. The second newest group to live in Havorics' old lands are the gnomes of Gebert. A wonderful set of customs and architecture fill the city. Their usefulness cannot be understated. They are new to Havorics, but they are not unwelcome. We must integrate them to become truly Havoric gnomes. Alright. And now I also need probably convert over. Yeah. And then enact government reform. Let's go with patronize core knight orders. province, governing cost, sorry, devastation, institution spread, dowagers. Probably won't do that very often, but global presence. Order of the Orchard. And House of what? Alright, and then we can do a divided court. Sir Frederick Syl Bennon fought alongside Corrin in the Green Tide. He was her mentor, the guiding hand that led her to the destiny she has now fulfilled. Now the court is divided, and a decision must be made. Who else are we to side with, if not the side that Frederick gave his life to? Alright, and we have upgraded. Nope. We have not. This will do it. Haverhill was always a kingdom. Since its collapse, however, Asmeria has seen radical changes. Most important to our new throne are the powers that be. Our title of king is incompatible with the Empire of Anbennar, yet our desired influence requires higher respect than a mere duchy. We must rise above the memory of Asmeria and claim the title of Grand Duchy. Alright. Do that. And do that there. The lands in Bennon Hill were quick to follow in the roots and adopt Havoric customs, but our other western holdings will not be swayed so easily. Their recent history was not one of persevering old customs, and we must respect this. A careful touch and cultural one-upsmanship will assist in this. Press the issue. Alright. Commandant. Let's go with morale now. So we have started Havoric culture. Excellent. So these three are all being converted now. Attacks. And then that. Get claims and all that stuff. It's excellent. buffs from... yeah, we do. We will actually do the prestige, because that helps us out a lot. Dwarven migrants arrive, hurrah. Cavalry cost. And this will be cavalry fraction, which is amazing. Really wish I had an extra missionary. Fix a lot of my problems. Let me actually throw that down there. Fortunately, I was at war with Ashians. I wasn't able to get a center of reformation in my nation. Okay, there goes a loan. Got one more loan we need to pay off. Master of Mint. If we get a Master of Mint, I might take that. No, let's keep this one. Hey, BPEC. Also, check out our new flag. All of these are good. That's pretty good. That's good. That's pretty good. That's whatever. Pretty good, good, good. And culture conversion cost is situational, but we're one of the situations where it's good. Alright, influencing the cities. Our restoration and subsequent cultural growth has done wonders to our prestige. Yet the cities of Asmaria, Teldir, and Esmerane hold defiant to change. Our only steady hands and confidence in our cultural revival will prove to sway them. I do have the correct one down there. Which I will do this. And for Elves of the Vale, let me go get that out. Elves of the Vale, the newest race to live in Haverall, the elves settle much of the mountain folk's old home. It is not their fault that they live there now, yet the clans demand to settle their ancestral homes. A decision must be made on how to handle this conflict of interest. Alright. Mountain folk clans have already begun plans to settle much of the Vale under our protection. However, concern has arose in the court that requires constant consideration. Most of the lands the clan wishes to settle already have large elvish populations. No doubt we can outnumber them with settlements, but advisors speak of possible benefits to restricting resettlement as to not lose the loyalty of our new elven subjects. The Vale is rightfully ours. Yeah, elves are still integrated. The Repose. Havorics settlements is commencing swiftly throughout the Vale, but a dozen or so elven representatives from the Silent Repose have come to our court. They make a very simple request: minimize settlement near the Silent Repose. They tell us of the importance it holds to them, and they would wish it to stay under elvish influence. Although many clan leaders scoff at this request, no doubt already planning to settle, the Haverhill Heights themselves, others take the plea more seriously, namely our new elven subjects. Ultimately, the decision of settlement is up to the Grand Duchess Regent Cerdilla. Yeah, we can leave this one province, but the rest of the Vale gets resettled. The Dwarves of Havorics. The Silver Dwarves stand shoulder to shoulder with the Havorics on the basis of the right to live there. They were here before even the Old Kingdom, and they are here still. Their ambitions calmed, it is anything but unsavory not to give them a space in our new realm they deserve. The matter of non-human Havorics has been settled, and the clans are accepting their new place in society. Havorics is whole in borders and in people. Alright. There's a lane spinner. Yeah, that makes sense. We can do this with the shock, which is 15% aggressive expansion, which is great. And I can get converted. Yeah, Canismar I can fully convert over. And then we'll probably just get Rylenar, and then I probably won't touch any of the other Esmeries. Last drop. Okay. Ibivar is good. What else? Church development here. Yes. We want to do... yeah, cavalry to infantry ratio. And then this, obviously. Recall that diplomat. Cardia Santhal. Force religious unity right there. Alright, let me pay off that loan. Get those put down. Okay, so that's good, that's good. Yep, that doesn't need to be on, but this is converting, which is excellent. Both of these will get converted too, and then we will be looking good. Let's go with diplomatic corps. We're gonna need the aggressive expansion reduction. Alright. There's my last province done. I'll take the hit to prestige. We now have religious unity, which is lovely. Cheap iron. These will all be 15 development. Correct culture. Yeah, why not? I'll help them out. Okay. Take that. Raven March. No, I'm good. Although, who else should I ally with? BPEC. Alright, now we'll do this. All these provinces will be done with. Excellent. That edict can come off. This edict can also come off. Orcish clan courts. Sure, we'll do that. And then for culture conversion. Sail the mages here. We want to go with these guys. And then eventually we will convert those two over. Alright, filling the Vale. Havoric resettlement of the Vale is underway, and if we wish for our influence in the region to expand more than it already is, we must develop the growing communities that have sprung up to reassert our claim on the forlorn Vale. Alright, so now we have tons of claims. And who is Luciand allied to? A couple folks. As for armies, okay, 80% cavalry. What is combat OS 25? Okay, give me 1 second. Alright, so this new army will be go with 6 infantry. Here are these two. And then 20 cavalry. Monopoly company formed. Give me that cash. Do that. Alright. Ooh, good. Independent preachers. I'll take the corn Paragon hood. Two of a kind. Yep. We will take Skill 3 Advisor, who is very cheap. Who else are we fighting against? Asciende. Oh, I got PU by Corvaria. Sucks for them. Marl can jump in this thing. Yep, he will do extra shock damage. I forgot I need to do that. Corvaria should be willing to get out with war reps and cash. I'll take the hit to prestige because I want them points. Who else are we at war with? Tellum. Who doesn't love Tellum? The meme nation. You can get with outrage countries. Talgier has been converted. Esmeralda is being converted. Alright. Go ahead and get that cord up. March over back to Bennon. No more religious unity, obviously. And I will rival Dane's Crown. How's the rent doing? I can work with that. Cabinet dynamism. Right. The nobility. Yeah, sail the mages. Take that. Combat ability. What kind of cavalry combat ability are we at? 17% right now. And then I can get aggressive expansion impact, which I will actually wait for before I do too many more conquests. Take tech. Take the hit to prestige. The God Shield is like a brother to the mountain. Is like a brother mountain to the divide. The clans of Havorics once stretched all the way to the God Shield, but those clans no longer exist. Our clans wish us to move east, and who are we to say no? Independent preachers. I'll take the coronet. Paragonhood. A sign of Corn's truth. Alright. And then I can do Nestled Against a Shield. Clansmen caravans already prepare for travel to the newly conquered Rotswall provinces against the Godshield Mountain. Many clans are hesitant, however, unsure that we may keep our momentum in the east. Their concerns are unfounded, of course. Oh, made it to Rahan. Let me get... Drill gnome, silver. Okay, let me go talk to the clergy and give them religious culture. Alright. Take that. And I will take what's something that goes with shock ideas? Army focus, fire received, expansion. You know what, I actually don't need that. So let me go with something. Nationalism? Bad. Pretty good. Good. Yeah, let's do this. Good enough. Alright, and then we will do an alliance there. Yep, allied with them, allied with them. Okay, so that's 1 voting for us and 2 voting for Saloran. Okay. And now I can take aggressive expansion impact. I would go wedge join. Yeah, let's go for Askin. Firebrand. Praise Corin. over to Havorics as well. For Arbron, let me get rid of your Lucian alliance. Get rid of that alliance too, or we'll eventually go down that way. I should actually probably start currying favors there. And you can sit in a skin, make sure none of them rise up, and I will head back. Alright, he survived. That's good. Culture conversion. I can do that a little later. Leave them to their business. Havoric. I have no idea. Have they threatened me? Still cannot figure that out. Okay, I need to take Miltech now. Superstitious nonsense. Okay, and then I need... Nope, don't need that actually. Yeah, I'll take that. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'll probably just annex all of Chaldean when I fight them. The Levy. Alright. Okay, let's declare for a luckless readout. And we will call in everyone. There is VPEC and Laurent. Of course. Yeah, or the game doesn't quite recognize that these two nations are close because I'm only declaring on Lucian. So it basically sees the distance from Laurentine to Lucian instead of the actual distance, which is Laurentine to a nation it borders. Wait. Oh, that's Lucienne. Never mind. We're not declaring war on Lucienne yet. We're gonna declare war on Chaldean, and we're gonna take all of their provinces. And, computer really did not like that. Rogieria and Arian. Noble families feud. Our cause is just. Alright, and I will take that. We're gonna declare war for Brasil. Destroy. Yep. There's the Wood Elves. Pathetic little bastards. Oh, something got culture converted. Yeah, it was Tom's Vale. Alright, this should be pretty much... It's aggressive expansion, but it's... Well, number 1 on Core Knight, another on Infernal Court, and it's all Wood Elf, so... People aren't gonna be super upset about it. Okay. Bloody drunkards. Getting more and more Havorics around. Okay, I can't force religion on them, so I'll just simply take their cash and use it to fund the global Core Knight jihad. I think it'd just be a holy war, because Canor is obviously based on Europe, so either way. Excellent, and then I will take all of these provinces, recall. Alrighty. Lowland pastures. What does this need? Development. Alright. What seems to be the problem? This one right here. Okay, that'll get done with soon enough. And then I can get pastures, and Havoric wool fashion would be great. I didn't want to lose that. What is combat with now? 27. Go 2-2. Actually, get some cannons. That's good enough. I can find other places to congregate. Oh no. Died. Yeah. And I could get on Craven's Walk and Rotten Step. Craven's Walk, Rotten Step. That's pretty decent. Everland. Alright. Where the river comes. Much of our western lands have shifted to accept our shared ancestral culture. But why should we stop here? The rest of Asmeria is still out of our grasp, outside of our protection. We must act so that all Asmeria may rest easy within the Riverlands. So you get claims and all of this stuff. Alright, I'm gonna go deal with that in a little bit. We need to continue invading the western Iskan. Hit Prestige, Gled. Alright, and we will declare for whatever you, however you say that. And then, well, obviously, we want more rent in, and we want Moonhaven in, and we want them in. Alright, we alone have enough men to contest Galed, which is great. And from this, we are going to take all of these provinces. Alright, you're gonna have to fight Galed. Build an actual manufactory. Yeah, that seems good. If we can get that much war score, that's what we will be doing. Because that would be devastating. Yeah, I'll take the national tax. Stalbor, no. I must protect Koboldistan. I know that's not how you say it, but it's... I'm just gonna call it Koboldistan. There'd be so many provinces free from Galedi oppression. ransack. Yeah, cover it. Alright, Laurent. Which is worse, Westmore's or... yeah, I'll just release Westmore's. It's not a huge amount of development, but... it looks really fun on the map. Gaze upon a slaughter. The slaughter at Rotten Step, a horrifying yet needed event during the Greed Tide. Hordes of orcs charged brave defenders. Among those was Sir Frederick. Rotten Step lies not far from our reach, giving us a duty to take it, so that we may give our hero the ceremony he deserves at his grave. Take this button for construction. And obviously we can do that for extra tax. Yet another diplomat to work on the whole improving relations thing. Outrage countries. Off for Corn's Justice. Oh yeah, I was supposed to be developing that, wasn't I? War. Who wants you? Resigned. Alright, Stalbor. Give that back. Give me cash. Give me war reps. And we will call that a day. The wed. Teach Goat a little lesson. Alright, pour that up. More the merrier. Oh, they actually flip over now. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay. Alright, who is upset? Not really anyone, actually. Give me the mill points. I can also start developing provinces. And this needs that, that needs that. Cultured map mode is looking excellent. Obviously, we will have to wait a while for these guys to not have separatism anymore. Alright. This army can go do that. While these guys can continue to drill. I don't think I need these provinces. So I can hand this over to Arden. And I can take that. That. And then this can go to Arnon. You guys can come back for a little bit. Excellent. Alright, lowland pastures. Haverton has vast fields perfect for a great many goats, the great many goats of our goat lords. Goat husbandry is expanding greatly, and our farmers are ready to expand their operations. Alright, so let's get one. And then get one more, and we will have that done. Bennon Hill will get a whole bunch of cores. I'm gonna have the big Haverall. I'm gonna actually build a spy network on them. Arnese Conquest. Okay. What if I declare war here? That's still Dame's Crown. Dame's Crown. What's Dame's Crown's problem with me? It's something like great power ideas. He's still relatively. Oh, it's because they're Core Knight pair, or not Core Knight, but Regent Court protectors. That makes sense. Go to Arnhem. This can go right. Excellent. I'll take this one. Personal union. Okay. Only 36. Alright, let's get the Thorn Formation. Province War score cost. I need Tech War. I want the crown's way, and then I'm gonna take these provinces, and eventually I will get Anbennar. Alright. Havoric. What's my aggressive expansion reduction? About 50%. And then Havoric wool fashion. Goats are both for food and clothing. Most traditional Havoric clothing is made from goat's wool, weaved thoughtfully with many cultural expressions like a Bennon. Our goat lords are interested in expanding this aspect of the farms into a proper textile operation. So that goes from 1.94 to 3.24. Yeah, I'll take the orcs in. Still have that alliance, Conwell, Sweet Castle. Oh, I'm gonna go get Calpy in real quick. Sure, I can jump on in this war. Let's do this one. Alright. Kawadi Exile, I'll take the prestige. For Anbennar, I just want to get rid of that alliance. That alliance is fine, that alliance is fine. I don't care. I just don't want to have to fight Colette again, it's kind of annoying. Anbennar, and do that. Conwell. I just want the one province. Okay, and I got tech now. Excellent. Huh. Well, I can get that eventually, one day. Not Corvaria. What if I wanted to fight them? That could be fun. Get that eventually. This will all get converted to. Okay. For the moment. Deal with the Chaldean separatists if they want to show up. Let's actually do this one here. With that beautiful Havoric culture. Are they the protector of the faith? I think they probably are. Mr. War. Who's the Emperor right now? The Magisterium. Don't really care about. Well, didn't I convert? No, I think I converted them, not Bahrain. Attempt to improve the conditions. Know what to do. Aristocratic court. They're gonna get upset about the culture conversion. Parts of the printing industry. Ooh, where is it? Esmeralda. Should have very quickly spread everywhere. Advancement edict here and advancement edict there means that it should show up very quickly. Yep, there we are. Where is trade favors for trust? Oh, Black Doctrine. Wyvern Heart. Yeah, that's not a shocker. You know what, I'm gonna have to break my alliance with Warren. It's just gotta be done. Yeah, it's enough, probably. Alright, the Ryland Temple. $106,000, $107,000. No, I don't want to call them in, because that just gives Loren the ability to fight over there. How are we looking institution-wise? Yeah, we'll get it quick. Don't worry, Arboron. I will... Sorry, RNN. I will head down there soon to go deal with that. There's no need to take that right now. Alright. Arboron. More reps. Yeah, here we are. far they have lost a lot more men than I have, which is nice. I think I can probably knock Sesterand out of the war. That was a slaughter. Okay, institution-wise, we are getting close to being able to embrace it. And for Sesterand, it's just one province. Come on, Lauren, you don't actually want to do this, do you? Comrade Hawk. Sorry, what's his name defeated? The ordinary. Okay, so I need 10 development in some provinces. Encourage development here. No. And encourage development right there. Okay. You know, you can head back. Alright, this episode should be nearly up. Laurent, you really don't want to get out, huh? They've lost a collective 150,000. I have lost 61,000. Alright. Business is booming. How are the Westmoors doing? They're doing great. Alright, I need to build. Excellent. Yeah, siege that down then. Wait, who is this? Blue Heart? How much would it cost to enforce religion? Yeah, way too much. Okay, yeah. Merchant guilds. Take out the loans. That can come off. Let me get. That one looks fun. Really, corruption is always good. Esmerine is truly the greatest book market. Paper? I love paper. Great stuff. Court the clans. Much of de jure Haverall is slowly but surely adopting Havoric customs, and as such, the clans of Haverall are reaching new heights of influence. Our oldest married nobility are lagging behind in this adoption process, and elevating clan leaders to these roles may help speed this up. Yeah. And then, where is it? What else can we do? None of that. Havoric Vanguard Corps. Haverall is restored, yet the Night Lords are still around. Originally a result of Esmeri influence on Bennon, we have made this tradition our own. Enemies of Haverall are ever present, and the Night Lord shall become the new domain's ever-present vanguard. That bumps us up to 25%, which is alright. Nothing exceptional, though. Although that will mean whenever we go fight, we should do a lot more damage. What I was intending to catch, but... where is it? Are they already Core Knight? They are. Alright, they can just stay siege then. Truce with Conwell has ended. actually partially offsets the clan ship, or the clan thing. Moonhaven. Break your alliance with the Ryland Temple. I am going to declare on the Ryland Temple for Rylanar. I bet you thought it was real funny letting those troops out to fight me. Have to learn a lesson. Alright, and then we'll set on as Stalin, which is excellent. Excuse me. That guy sucks. Yeah. Alright, that is done with. I'm gonna get rid of that fort. Now I'm gonna stay. Development costs will go off there. Coronite is taking, surely, it's steadily taking over Ascan. So this does mean can convert these guys over to Havoric. Where are the other elves? All of these are having their buildings built. Right, they've been dealt with. Back to Bennon. So long as Laurent doesn't make a silly decision like becoming Protector of the Faith again, we should be good. Yeah, I won't convert that. Will not be the next emperor. Good relations here and here. could do that. I'll take that. Anyone want to be a vassal? New Shire might. New Shire. No. New Gwed, obviously not. Algeria is a vassal of Gwed. Eskerborg. No. Barely even noticed that we had a Vorn Marcher victory. Actually, no, why am I doing that? It should be reversed. Alright, we will get the new cannons. Advisor cost reduction, always excellent. Alright, time to siege Vern. Okay, let's actually head back this way and piece it out of this war so I can join the Core Knight League. And then Empire, join the Core Knight League. Okay. think when the war kicks off, which it should, that is where I am going to call it an episode for now. Just press the issue, yeah. Oh, those are half-elves. Fun. And then just improve with all the countries that are upset with me. Alright, so this League War is going to be a bloodbath, because there's not a huge amount of us Kornite nations, but we're all, for the most part, pretty large. Istralor is pretty large, Arnhen's large. I effectively kind of... I'm the biggest boy. What about... Okay, Gowet has not picked a side, which is excellent. Do want these provinces as well as all of this. And that too. More Havorics. Do that. Okay. Take all those. Why wouldn't Istralor join? Oh, it's because I'm fighting Ashiend as well. And I'll wait till the end of this year for the War of Fire. Let me get, where's the Religious League and map mode? That won't be much of a problem. Could I invite? Can't invite them to the league, but I can do that. I can deal with this, no problem. Ooh, a Skan joined the Kornite League. Obviously, I'll deal with Corvuria. Laurent's going to be an issue. Busolar is a little bit of an issue, but overall, looking pretty good. Busolar? No, it's just allied. Resincon's a thing. Should probably take a look around the world. ResinCon exists, and they have a lot of Dawn Elves. This is the Techendi Ruinborn New Sun Cult culture. Arborani. We don't have it. I don't think we have any of the colonial cultures. Nope. Crownsman, Van Bury, and everything looks. Sornacondi is just that. Alright, I think I will end this episode in just a moment then. Alright, I will end it there. I want to thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and have a good day.